Welcome. And the question today from Moors21 is, if you woke up as a millionaire, which is the first thing you would buy? Hi, this is Derek. I just put the Drama Llama, Fred, back in his llama pen, so that I can do this quick video for you with some of the stuff that Fred found on Reddit earlier today. If this is your first time watching our videos, help me out by watching to the end, and then giving me some feedback in the comment area below. And if you want more of these videos daily, don't forget to like and subscribe, with notifications turned on for this channel. Oh boy, let's get ready for some drama. Adjective, noun, numbers answered with. This actually happened to my best friend a couple of months ago. Went from paycheck to $5 million overnight after a lot of hard work. The first thing he did was pay off his mom's house without her knowing, then surprised her with it. Then he called me to tell me he's buying us a house in New England. When I asked what us meant, he listed off all of his closest friends that he'd be giving keys to it, to use whenever we wanted. He still lives in his studio apartment and drives his old Jeep. Dude has a heart of gold. Lottery? Producer for an up-and-coming movie studio that's been doing a lot with very little. Secured 9-figure funding for them recently, and got his first commission check. Austin D. Carp answered with, a house. Definitely. Buy a house. Buy a car. After a house and decent car, say at most you spend $700,000 on those two. I'm left with $300,000. Then just don't make any other huge purchases. I'll work the same job I have, and I'll go golfing every day of my life. The only bills I will have to worry about are insurance and basic water/electricity/Wi-Fi sort of stuff, which my job would pay for. It would make money so much easier to save with a house payment and a car payment not on the list. You could get that million back twice as fast as you could before. That guy 122 answered with, a plot of land in the mountains and build a cabin on it. Hopefully with a stream or something to fish, swim and kayak around. A herd of goats as nature's lawnmower. A donkey to F up anything that wants at those goats. Some chickens for delicious eggs and meat. Nice sized garden with some fruit and nut trees around the property. 2 or 3 lazy porch dogs. Few beehives to pollinate and get some sweet honey. Would shop. And top it all off with a nice wind chime. 40 weight sounds nice answered with. Beef jerky. Crap's expensive yo. Oh person answered with. TF2 golden frying pan. It's funny reading through the comments. The first comment was long and thoughtful about reinvesting and building out portfolios and so on. Then next comment. F it, blowing it all on a golden frying pan. I like your style. I'd make a whole floor in my house a shower. F me. That's the perfect answer. W250CTD answered with, I'd use it to retire now. $1 million is really a lot less than people think. Depending how old you are, you would have to live frugally. Lots of people have to live frugally without getting to retire, though. Dathies FW answered with, investments. First thing I do is move my money into my portfolio and build out my strategy. If done right, I may have enough in principle to live off my earnings and retire early. But even if it's not enough for that, like if it's only a couple million, I can let that grow and keep my job and just retire early. Having that safety net would be awesome. And here I was trying to figure out the quickest way I could get my hands on some hookers and blow. Dat usernames answered with, probably a steak breakfast crunchwrap from Taco Bell. Taco Bell's breakfast is underrated. Second would be my student debt. This guy's got his priorities right. Brian in 1982 answered with, I would have paid off all my debts, and the debts of my family. Then get my son's college fund jump-started. Buying myself out of debt was my first thought. Just to be able to breath free without all that weight bearing down on me. Can't even begin to think what I'd do/buy afterwards. Alien Broadcast answered with, a sensory deprivation tank and a case of liquid ketamine. As a millionaire, skip the tank and move straight to a spa room. Much less chance of you bumping a wall or something when your space is larger, enhancing the experience. Squash addict answered with a cheap, minimalist house. Plus the biggest, most decked out gym ever. With a squash court. Yes. More than one, of course. Kayak 05 1004 answered with a house and car for my coworker. She is literally the sweetest person I have ever met, and she deserves the world for her and her kids. She doesn't deserve how she's treated by the customers, and I wish I was able to give her the life that I grew up with. Osnats answered with medical necessities for my fam who has cancer, cause biatch crap insurance won't cover them. Why'd they have insurance then? A lot of American insurance basically just covers major medical emergencies. Maybe cancer, etc. High premium, high deductible. I kinda lol answered with welcome to America, where the topic of cancer is still up for debate by insurers. Tony the Networker answered with I consider myself a minimalist, so not much. I like to pay for experiences like a nice movie or a great place to travel. Sunny Valleys answered with a family home. Rent is killing us right now. Stressed Kookaburra answered with an animal rescue shelter, especially a death row animal shelter. They are always in need of funding and volunteers. Just Another Man Bun answered with teeth for my face. After a long battle with drug addiction and homelessness, I made it out alive. But my teeth are an everyday reminder of what I went through, and it totally kills my self-esteem. Unfortunately, it's way too expensive for me to get them fixed. Cherno0099 answered with a Fukin cat. Brangdon J answered with sushi. I like sushi but don't get to eat it often. The Eighth Loser answered with the services of a lawyer. Then a modest house and a nice used car. I wouldn't want anyone to know I had that much money. People will try to take it from you. Upset Marsupial answered with services of a wealth management firm. I'm in no way equipped to make my own decisions of this nature, so would turn to an expert. Even if it costs me, I'd rather lower the risk than maximize profits. Because F it, I've got at least $1 million. And finally, SB Dine answered with I don't know. A small flat, decent food and decent clothes. I don't care about massive mansions, let me live a simple life and I'd be satisfied. Spend more of it on traveling around the country since I'm into that. And then lend whatever's left to the family. Well, there you have it. A perfectly great question answered by a bunch of fine and honorable citizens. Help support this channel by smashing the like and subscribe buttons. And hit that silly little bell as well to ensure you get the latest videos as they come out. Fred is always finding stuff for me to post regularly. So this is Derek signing off. Thanks for watching. Good grief, it sounds like Fred is out of his pen again. I think he found more drama for me to share with you. See you soon.